Can you put into us how tough it is to watch other people do so well whilst you're sat on the sidelines with your knee in a brace as you have been?
Yeah, it's been you do have your dark moments. And obviously it's brilliant like to come and watch the boys and support the boys. But yeah, you do have your moments where you're not necessarily when you're here, like, because obviously you're involved, you're watching the boys. But when you get home and you don't have that, I don't know. It's quite hard to describe in terms of it just feels like you have something missing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. So how do you get through that? What helps you?
To be fair, the boys here are brilliant. They've always been there through all my injuries, and I think anyone who is injured here knows how tough it is doing that rehab spell and stuff. So I think everyone buys together and comes together whenever someone is injured. And no, I can't thank the boys enough for being there for me.
And talk us through that feeling when you crossed the line for the first of those tries against Worcester at the weekend.
Yeah, no, I was pretty chuffed to get over. Obviously, it took a while to break them, and they're always a tough side. Obviously, losing to them here last year, so we knew we had to get that ball rolling and get over the try line. So no, I was happy to get over.
Absolutely, and you go into a Bath game this weekend off the back of 5 wins in a row. It's the best start the club have ever had. What would it mean if you could come away from the Rec with what is a rare Exeter victory? It doesn't happen very often just up the road, does it?
No, we've certainly had some tough battles up there, and no, it would be massive to get that away victory. And but we know it's not going to come easy. So we've got a tough weekend ahead of us, but I think the boys will be ready for it.
Where do you see the major kind of dangers, if you were lying in that Bath side?
I think if you look at their squad in general, all over the park, they're dangerous. They've got electrifying backs and strong wingers, and look through their pack. They've got talent everywhere. They've a lot of boys in the England squad now and stuff. So you'll do well to find weaknesses there. To be fair.
Is that something that would wake you up with a nightmare if you were one-on-one with Rockadaguni?
Probably. Yeah.
Dave, you've been here a while now and you've seen lots and lots of change, and I suppose the big change has been the standards that are demanded of you. And Rob talked in the aftermath of last week that you weren't quite at the races in the second half. What's been said about that this week, and as players, do you feel that as well?
Yeah, no, massively. You think to like a couple of years ago where when we got promoted, even to get a bonus point in general, we would be over the moon with that. And I think it just shows where we've come, even in a short time of a year, where obviously devastated to lose last year to Worcester at home, but even to go on to get a try bonus point this year and still not be pretty happy with our performance shows that we're always striving to get better. And I think that's important. As soon as we start resting on our laurels a bit, we'll start declining. So no, it's important we stay on top of that.
The general feel around the place is you've not hit top form yet. Is that right? Is that how you feel?
Yeah, no, massively. I think if you look through our games, we are making mistakes, like individually and collectively in a way. But I think it's quite exciting in a way, because once those things get strung together, it's going to be exciting.
And obviously just up the road, it's almost like a local derby for us. Do you get extra incentive, motivation for games like this, or is every Premiership game that little bit special?
Oh no, going back to your questions with injuries and stuff, every Premiership game for me is a blessing. So no, really excited. Should be good.
And the competition around the back row is as intense as ever, isn't it? It's same at every club, but here particularly,
yeah,
you've got it coming at you full.
Yeah, full massively. I think a lot of the young boys have got their chances lately. Like Lonnie and Lorde, they've come in and they've played really well. So the pressure, to perform once you have your spot for that weekend is massive. So no, you just got to take it both hands. You
talk about Lonnie there. He's talked about you as being a kind of mentor to him. You've helped with a few. You've been in his position. You've been a youngster at this club and come through and hit heights. What have you said to people like him and to Tom Lorde? Both got huge futures ahead of them.
Yeah. Make me feel old saying that. It's been me saying that. No, I just try to be there for them as much as I can. When I was coming through, I had the likes of Tom Johnson, Chad Slade, like Richie Baxter. They're always there for me. So I try and replicate that as much as I can, and just keep on top of them, make sure they're all right.